Today, Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. Today's EON rant is brought to you by AJ Brown. AJ Brown, and this title is going to be called Read a Book at Home. And you should be reading a book. Now you're going to say, well, this title's saying, what do you mean? He could read a book in the locker room. Yes. You get the point. You gotta get the context. Okay? But as of now, September 30th, the Eagles are 4-0. They haven't lost a game for a long time. They just won the Super Bowl last year. It's hard to remember when the last time they lost. Everybody's sitting here saying, like, what's the point of playing sports at any game? Is to win, right? You got to win the game, right? Everybody knows the point of the game is to win. So A.J. Brown, who's a great receiver, very good talent. By the way, shout out Howie Rose made an excellent trade. He's the best GM in the league, or definitely in our time, in the time right now that we're talking. He's known as the best. The trade was an absolute steal on the football field. He's a great talent. Obviously, people know him as questionable things not off the field from the standpoint of legal issues, but from the standpoint of locker room. The rumors. I'm not in the locker room, so don't say, are you in the locker room? From the rumors. And he suddenly comes out and makes up these cryptic messages. And obviously, he didn't get the ball on Sunday. And you know what? I hear you, but I don't, because I played football, and I played as like a backyard kid and go, it was so boring. I ran routes and didn't get the ball on a two-hand touch game. But you're sitting there, you're winning a Super Bowl. You're winning every game of the year. Obviously, it's pretty close. It doesn't matter. You win the game. There's no style points. You're 4-0. And you're sitting there going, it's not good enough. We're not winning. Like you're 0-4. And you just won the Super Bowl. You didn't just win like, oh, last year they were 7-9 because they couldn't beat the big teams. No, they won the freaking Super Bowl. And they steamrolled everybody. They have a great team. They have a great number 2. And you're a great receiver, and you're like, what do you want? What do you want? You want more cookies? You got your money. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this because AJ Brown is younger than me, and I believe it's our generation and younger. I like the honesty more, like this generation. Sometimes we're way too honest about things, and we're not like classy. I don't mind that. Like, but at the same time, what I don't like is like you get your thing and then you complain. We complain even more. I bet you. I'm a problem too. I bet you if someone gives me $5 million tomorrow, I'll be like, I need more. And you're one of the highest paid receivers in the league. You're a high paid dude. You got your money. You got your Super Bowl. You got 2 Super Bowl appearances. This guy, during the Super Bowl when they were up, was throwing at the coach, give me the ball. They won the freaking Super Bowl. It's just like everybody says, oh, it's about winning. Yeah, it is, because if you win, you get more hype, and forever and ever, you're going to be like, I'm a Super Bowl champion. If you play in the NFL and said, and it's a big deal, and you said, I played 5 years in the league, right? You played 5 years in the league. Very cool. Exactly, sir. Where did you play for? Jacksonville? But if you say, I played in the league and I won a Super Bowl, I don't care how long we live, in 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, when a lot of us are not going to be here anymore, everyone's going to be like, yo, that's a Super Bowl champion. And all these things, it's like, what do you want? Like, and everybody always says, but the olden days, guys complained about the ball. Guys, I'm telling you this. They did not complain after they were winning big games, and after they were winning Super Bowls, and after being 4-0. T.O. was complaining when the 49ers were struggling. That's when he started complaining. When struggles were going on. When the team wasn't as good as before. That's when he started going crazy. Randy Moss, give me the ball, was actually, he started going crazy in Minnesota towards the end when they weren't, when all the Chris Carters left and stuff. I don't like, people, that's the difference between this generation and that. It's like, if your team's winning, you're not really complaining. And by the way, Randy Moss in New England, you can say he got the ball a lot. Yes, he did. In the Super Bowl, he didn't get the ball a lot. he didn't complain how the game was going because obviously he didn't do it the whole game. His part, he scored the game-winning touchdown, supposedly. Obviously, he did not because they lost the game. But he had the go-ahead touchdown, and he's not complaining. He didn't complain against San Diego in the conference game. He didn't get the ball so many times that game. That year, I remember this rookie, Darrelle Revis, actually controlled him the later in the season, if you look back, and he wasn't complaining because they won the game. We got to stop it over here. You win the game, and you say, well, Jalen Hurts, him and Jalen Hurts don't have this great relationship. I don't care what you tell me. After your career is over, you and Jalen Hurts are going to be linked up forever about winning the Super Bowl and making it to 2 and having touchdowns in the Super Bowl. You're a great player. I don't know what you want. You got your wins. You're on a great team. You forced your way out of trade. You got paid. What else is there? You're winning every game so far. And the people who say, oh, it's going to look bad. It's September 30th, 2025. They're 4-0 as of today. So they're going to lose games probably this year. No one's expecting them to go undefeated. Guess what? You got to stop. You got to stop with these cryptic tweets and reading the book on the sidelines. Like, what am I doing here? You know what you're doing here? You're here to help the team win. You get paid a lot of money. And you know what? 99.9% of people will trade your job for everyone else and say, I'm bored on Sundays. Dude, I'm bored at my job. I gotta work. I'm bored at half the jobs I had in my life, but I had to go work. I'm sitting there like, in my head, of course I'm crying. In my head, I'm like, I want more. But you got to stop. You're getting paid $20 million, and you go, well, not everything's about the money, sir. It's also about other things. Then give me your money. If it's not about the money, then give me your money. You got to be quiet. It's just like people don't have to worry about, like, all these people like, money is overrated, riches is overrated. Okay, if it is, says a guy like A.J. Brown, who didn't say that, or Andre Iguodala said that on a tweet. He goes, says a guy who doesn't have to worry about anything the rest of his life, unless he does something stupid. That's the difference. Okay, have a great day.